So I got a download and I heard it about 3 times before I eventually went and got paper and started to write exactly everything that was coming. So what I heard and what I heard 3 times was, so I don't know what it is. It could be coming in 3 different ways or with 3 different people. You've got to remember I heard it 3 times. Normally I only hear it once, and you know what I mean? So what I heard was, you won't see this betrayal coming. Okay, so whether that's just the one or is it by 3, okay? So what I wrote is a smiling liar. So it's someone who is always smiling, pretending to be nice, but is a liar. You know this person's a liar, yeah? But yet they're always smiling and always trying to look, I don't know, sincere, dear friend, they care about you, whatever, etc., etc., etc. So what I wrote was, smiling liar is about to strike again. Okay? So this person is about to do something very wrong to someone. Obviously, it's a betrayal because that's what I heard. You won't see this betrayal coming. I also wrote that some feminine is getting manipulated. So whatever feminine is getting manipulated, the smiling liar is about to strike on you and betray you in some way, shape, or form, because you won't see it coming because you're smiling in your face, pretending to be your friend. Yeah. All right. The next thing I wrote was, what happens next is both. Both is written big. What happens next is both of your karmas. Now, as I was writing karmas, I saw a silver set of fucking handcuffs. Okay. But then I got, when I finally saw the handcuffs, but I got, but one of these people, so one of these 2 people has recently been in them for something else. So whatever happens next is going to be both your karma. So it's going to end up with you in handcuffs. But one of the 2 people that are going to end up in handcuffs because of their karma, whatever they're going to do next, they've already been recently in cuffs for something else. Okay, next time. She's using you. You're being used here. And abusing you behind your back. See, the smiling liar on nice to your face, being your friend, but behind your back, they're abusing you and they're just using you. Okay. I also wrote, which is fucking random as fuck, watch your son's appetite. So someone needs to watch their son's appetite. And I wrote, have you not noticed it's changed? So if you've not noticed your son's appetite change, maybe you want to start paying some sort of fucking attention here. Yeah? Because that's the same thing. She's using you and abusing you behind your back, and then slash, watch your son's appetite. Have you not noticed it's changed? So something is definitely going on with your son and his eating habits. And if if you've noticed it, you've noticed it. If you haven't, maybe you should notice that. Okay. Next thing, caught up in continuous drama. Oh my god, I'm actually hearing now. I'm only hearing now as I'm recording. I didn't hear this when I wrote it. I'm hearing that song. It is a song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. So that is about something continuously going on. So there is continuous drama going on here. And potentially between friends, because I just sang that fucking thing. The last word I said was friend. It was just fresh in my fucking head. Doesn't have to be friends, but hey ho. So the Eight of Swords and Tarot is like mental conflict now as well. It can't talk about fucking rest. To be fair, it does talk about rest, but it talks about like self-imposed. You put yourself here. I actually wrote self-done, self-done, but it's self-imposed. You put yourself into this drama. You put yourself into this mental torture because Eight of Swords talks about really being mentally conflicted, like stressed, burdened. But you've done this to yourself. It's not like someone has done this to you. You've played a part in it for sure. Okay. Now the next thing was like, oh god, but look, I wrote it because this is what I got, and I'm really the bottom of my heart's not something I really like to talk about or bring up, but I got it, so I'm going to give it. There has slash will, so I don't know whether this has happened in the past, presently, or future. I fucking have no idea. So, but there has slash will be a stillbirth being happening or has happened, brought huge pain. So a stillbirth, if it hasn't happened, it's going to bring huge pain. If it has happened, it's already brought huge pain. Okay. But a lot of anger as well. I wrote. And I also wrote, somebody is about to explode. So temper. I didn't write temper now, but yeah, someone's about to explode. Temper and tears. I'm just seeing tears coming out of someone's eyes there. Temper and tears. Um, okay, the next thing is cursed bloodline. They want me to explain this because I had to underline it. Cursed bloodline for 7 generations. And I wrote the next word big, after you, in your direct bloodline only. Okay, so how it goes is 7 generations before 7 generations. If a person does something in that genetic line, that fuck those ancestors, all your line gets cursed for those many generations. Okay, depends on what evil you kind of do or wrongdoings you do. You know what I mean? If you've done something minor, it's, you know, it's only something minor. If you've done something really, really serious, or done a series of serious things, you're really cursing them. Okay. Now, normally it goes back as well as going forward, and it goes to other people on the direct, other people on the bloodline. But how they got me to write that is after you. So, specifically, none of this cursed bloodline is going to go back to any generation or any family member before you. None of them are going to suffer for your actions and your deeds in this incarnation. None of them. Okay. Now, normally, then when we would say 7 generations, we'd be talking like, if it's talking about me, it'd be my sister, my nieces, her kids. That karma goes to them. But it said in your direct bloodline only. So it's not going to be any of your siblings' bloodline or any of your nieces or nephews or any of their grandkids. They won't be getting this. This goes from you to your children, to your grandchildren, to your great grandchildren, and so on. You have cursed from you and your direct bloodline downwards, not what you've come from, and not your siblings or anyone else who's still incarnated here. It's directly from your bloodline onwards for what you've done. Okay. Um. Okay. So I've explained that because that's what they wanted me to explain. Um. A lot of hatred slash resentment has or will, so I don't know, come your way. So you better brace yourself if it hasn't already happened, because if it hasn't, it's fucking coming here. It's really fucking coming. A lot of hatred and resentment, so like anger. The people are going to be angry with you. They're going to hate you. They're going to resent you. Like when you look at someone, you resent them. You just don't resent anyone for nothing, right? You just, well, some people do, but and like to hate somebody, you shouldn't be hating someone for nothing. So I feel this hatred and resentment is justified, even though hatred and resentment shouldn't fucking exist. But it feels that whatever you've done is it's justified to whatever you've done or about to do has happened. I don't fucking know. This is, I can only tell you what I wrote. Okay. The last thing, um, yeah, so get ready. Now, actually, I'm just clairvoyantly seeing like a road where there's constant bumps. It's going to be a bumpy road from here on in. Literally. Why am I seeing Snoopy? Somebody likes Snoopy. I'm seeing the Snoopy dog, like with the house, the way he goes up. So I don't know whether someone has a Snoopy dog or someone likes Snoopy. It's a fucking connection to Snoopy. I don't fucking know, but I just seen Snoopy the dog. Anyway, okay. Or maybe there's something going on with the dog. I don't know. Life is what you make of it. And like, I actually, when I heard that, I heard my father saying it, because that's something my father always said: life is what you make of it, Amy. Yeah. So we can all get hard knocks in life. We can all be dealt a wrong. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter whatever happens in life. Our life will be whatever we want it to be, what we ever create it to be, whatever we make it to be. That's what our life will be. Yeah. So, I suppose my father was trying to teach me the philosophy of, if, that I wouldn't have anyone to blame for decisions I made in my life, only I, am responsible for all of that. So life is what you make of it. And then what I wrote beside it is, you've created all of this. You have created all of this. A stillbirth in the family, the drama, ended up in handcuffs, being betrayed, being manipulated, to be used and to be abused behind your back. You've created this. Your son's appetite, whatever that's the fuck about, you've created it. The drama, you've created it. Rests, everything you've done, you've created it. The bloodline thing, the generations, you've definitely created it. The hatred and the resentment by others towards you, you've created it. So this is what you've made of your life. You've created all of this. So that is the message. There's nothing else I have to say. Why do I want to say a young mum? Young mum. Somebody's a young mum. Where's a young mum? Will it be a young mum? I don't know. There's something to do with a young mum. A young mum and a white teddy bear. I don't know whether there's a teddy bear that has like mum written on it, or you could have actually a love heart in like in the teddy bear's arms and legs, and mum is written on it. Somebody got that? I don't know. I'm seeing that anyway. Okay. So, guys, I'm going to leave that there. Okay. You won't see this betrayal coming because you're dealing with a smiling liar who is manipulating you. But remember, what happens next is both of your karmas. Take care, guys.